Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be your energy forecast for the week of 13th until the 20th of January. So we're going to see who or what is coming towards you. Five of Wands, Four of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Five of Cups. All right, Scorpio. I feel like this is going to be, it could be a heavy week, okay? I feel like it's going to be a heavy week. At the bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. And then there's the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be embodying a water energy, Earth, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have any of these signs as well. Overall, this is giving me invitations, offers. So there could be some times where you are loving on yourself. You could also have offers come to you, or you are the one giving this offer. Same goes for this one. You could find yourself paying attention to details. Even if that slows you down, you are focusing on your foundation. So this is one where it's like you're well aware of what is happening, what you are experiencing, and from there you're strategizing. Just know that there is something going on in the background. Could be some either in the background or in the physical. So with the Five of Wands, that can come as maybe some form of unhealthy competition, drama, conflict. And this can be conflict within and without. When we experience the Five of Wands within, it can just feel like clashes of ideas, for example. And you know what? It's no surprise because this is the full moon period. The full moon is going to be on the 13th of January. So I feel this is coming for your awareness. And yeah, this is coming for your awareness. So with that Five of Wands, there could be some high chances for conflict or even little clashes. And this is where you're coming in. You could also have some situations where you just do not agree or where you're not agreeing. So perhaps with this, where you could be having like clashes of values, for example. And then the Four of Swords is you going in. So I feel this is connected to the past and somehow is coming in here. It's to do with passion, fire. Mars just happens to be in retrograde right now. So if you're dealing with situations like this, then it's like they're out for war. Perhaps this is what is taking you to isolate yourself or to honor your rest, a form of restoration. The Two of Wands may find you moving differently or even planning. So you see, Five of Wands and the Two of Wands adds up to 7. This is something that you've had to protect your peace from. And there's still an attachment. And sometimes attachment, yes, there are different parts of us, but I feel like this is something that is not willing to detach or that is not wanting to let go. And it may feel like it's the opposite. But it's showing here that this is all a plan. The Five of Wands, Five of Cups, you could be seeing 555, 55 as well. So it feels like you are making changes, and these changes are requiring you to change your plans. So let's say I'll give a very simple example. You get up from bed and you find yourself like you're ready to take on the world. The Two of Wands may find you working through some resistance, and from there you're moving differently, all right? And that is what is bringing you your protection. That is what is bringing balance to you. So I always I'm trying to come back to the self first and then energies. and then people. So the Five of Cups may find you grieving here, a form of emotional cleansing. One thing I would say is, first of all, you need to know that you have support. You need to know that you have support in some capacity. If it's not in the physical, then it's coming to you somehow, all right? Secondly, there are situations that are definitely not wanting to move or not wanting you to move. That is because they're so used to taking from you. And that is where the big wake-up call comes in for you to see that self-care, self-love, boundaries, if they were easy like that, then everyone will be doing it, right? But what you get to see is that imbalance that has always been there. And the moment you begin to set your own boundaries, they try to get into your energy somehow. Okay, so there's something about self, energies, and then people. And all it's interconnected. It's all interconnected. Keep your eyes open, but I feel like it has to do with that alertness. What about the Five of Wands? Four of Cups. The Four of Swords is clarified by the Four of Swords. Two of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Swords. And the Five of Cups is clarified by Judgment. At the bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. There could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries in the picture. And this Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. Something feels unfair here. It's like it's just not fair. Right now, you're in the process of like some profound transformation. You're also making judgment calls. It doesn't feel straightforward because you have some situations that are watching you. They're watching you, wanting to cause, it's like wanting to cause tower moments or something that could be, yeah, this is a monitoring energy. It's a monitoring energy. But this is, yeah, this is something that has been unjust and unjust. Let's just leave the word there, unjust. Okay? And the reason I'm using the word unjust is because there's one part of you that is, it's like you're fighting for yourself. You're fighting for yourself. You're also showing up as the Tower. 444. In all of this, like I'm getting an expansion for you, a widening of your horizons, and then somehow this attachment is being highlighted. All right, this attachment is like what came about boundaries over here. This is why boundaries, even when we're doing it with like those who honor that, you'll find out that you continuously have to reinforce it. So I feel like this is something where you have shifted your ways about this reinforcement, but for yourself, and somehow this situation is still wanting to get back in. They are in regret. They're not having it. But then the regret they're having is not for you. It's not for you like they're regretting. It's about them. Like, what are they missing out on? Yeah, it's not about you. It's about them. So this judgment is a reawakening. Let's come back to you again. So I feel like you're working through some resistance within. Just it came earlier about like how you move. And this goes to say there could be some high chances for you having resistance within, all right? And this is where you are perhaps working through this, where you're breaking it down for yourself. And then you have the same situations that you have left, that have wanted to put you in the trenches. They're still watching and planning. This may be in your environment or even in other places. And this is where the Five of Cups and Judgment is your own awakenings that remind you of who you are. So it's like you're having an integration process. And all of this, like you're also having integration processes. So this may be a week where you find yourself doing more of integration. So your own self-care practices are going to come in handy for you. But you have some situations around you that are wanting to keep you blocked, and because they are blocked themselves, so this could be some form of sleepwalkers. But in these situations, you do not feel safe to express yourself. This is something that no matter how hard you try to maybe change ways to explain, it's meeting a wall. It's meeting a wall. So this is where you also could be looking to see, maybe you need to move differently. Like it's not your place to... There is explaining, making yourself known, a form of vulnerability. And then there's that part that could be... that is where you have definitely hit a point where you're like, okay, now is the time to move. And what you're coming to understand is they're not willing to let you move. So there's a combination of the above and the below happening for you. And I feel the way you're coming is from the within here, all right? So the way you're doing it from the within, you're making the right decisions. You are moving in... There's the sun working for you here. The sun, which is like depicted by... this is the solar plexus. So there's something about your confidence that is definitely working with you. And it's also putting you in the... How to describe the sun working with you is like, it's to do with the high vibration. Yeah. It's to do with a vibration that breaks down anything that is standing in its way. So it doesn't mean there are no blockages with this vibration of the sun. It's just that with the kind of light that you move with, is breaking down barriers. 3 and 16 is 19. There we go. And this sun light, this sunshine is in the mind area. All right, it has to do with many situations that have impacted your heart area, your voice as well. And then it's bringing you to a breakthrough. You're moving to the next levels of self-love. This is what I'm getting for you. Messages for Scorpio. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. So there could be some feminine figures in the picture. Oracle, wait for important information. And Lord, take charge with authority. You have people who are invested in your welfare, but just to see how you can continuously be a supply rather than for you. It's not for you. Okay. Scorpio. Your body is like a book. Clear limiting beliefs. So this is the star. Yeah, this is where you also come in, where you're doing that. And you're soaring. You're soaring. There could be some news going around as well. Gift yourself over here. All right, so you could have something that you're doing that you're gifting yourself. This in itself is a huge gift that you're giving to yourself. So well done. Well done. You're changing everything around, and you're having a massive and a major awakening going on here. Yeah, this is a major awakening of your potential. There we go. Same goes for the judgment. So in this, this is a week of major awakenings for you, and it has to do with your integration of the self. All right, Scorpio, I hope that this made sense, and I'll come back with more videos as well. And do take care. Bye-bye.